And we are back. Debatable podcast.
Debatable.
I'm your host, Sakar Aha.
I'm Dentut Ray,
MC War.
the official sport of rap battle.
Yeah, man. Yo, man, shouts out to International Hollow the Don. I just got a chance to watch the Quill versus Hollow the Don battle.
Interesting.
In Germany, man. Come on, that's
Germany,
what I'm talking
Berlin.
about. So now I'm going to have to tap into what's going on in that language. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not saying I'm going to be following everything going on in their language, but I want to, just like the same thing with Flip Top. Shouts out to Enigma.
Facts.
Out to Flip Top, just like, wanting to stay in the, what I'm saying, the loop, you feel me? So basically on the DTLLY League.
The league?
Nah, definitely not. And it's an acronym, and
Okay.
I don't even want to disrespect them at all by mispronouncing it. But on that league, they battled. It was an international battle. That was the card how it was referenced. Because Quill is out of England, right? He's out of England, and then of course Hollow the Don is out of the United States, New York City, Brooklyn to be specific. So shouts out to them, man. So the match was kind of ill. So I mean, Quill, his okay. I'm on versetracker.com right now.
Verse track, okay.
I like that they got Quill's stats on here. So Quill,
let's track this. Let's
total,
track it.
Total views all time 1.6 million.
Okay.
Right. Total battles 40. Right. And average views 42,245.
Wow.
But your boy, who knew, a whopping. Yo, did Hollow the Don battle Murder Mook yet? Okay. Either way, I mean, these are things that's obvious anyway. But all right, cool. Let's keep it moving. Yo, Hollow the Don, a whopping total views 49 million.
Crazy.
45 total battles.
Crazy.
Averaging 1 million per battle. Let's go, bro.
Man,
that's what's up.
That's
Hollow
what's really good, man.
That's one of my favorite battle rappers. Shout out to Hollow the Don. I just don't like the fact he don't want to battle on beat. Every time we talk to him about MC War,
I know, right?
He don't want to battle on beat.
He knows what he knows.
But he know what he doing though.
But he sound good on beat though.
He won 106 in
That's
Park.
what I'm saying. He sound good. That's
You know
why
what I'm
we
saying?
thought.
So we know he could
that's
do
why
it.
we thought that it'd be a good situation because of the 106 in Park
Facts,
era.
man. Facts, man. But yeah, man. So I was just reading. Okay, so now Meek Mill, right? So now Meek Mill. Shouts out to Meek Mill.
Dream Chaser.
Speaking of battle rappers that
up.
came up through spitting, right? Shouts out to Meek Mill. So Meek Mill is now, wishing, hoping for the best for Diddy.
Okay.
So this is the interesting thing, right?
I mean, it could be kind of confusing.
It's a couple things. So let me first, before, definitely confusing. But let me go. Listen, right? I was just thinking, right? Yo, Diddy, don't sleep on. Yo, we don't like to give people credit where credit is due.
Okay.
You get what I'm talking about? Like people wanna front, like, and look, I don't know. I'm not. Nobody really knows what happened in this man's bedroom.
Right.
What happened behind closed doors when these deals got cut.
Right.
But you can't sit here and tell me dude is not a smart guy.
Okay.
So let me tell you, this was just I saw also on my timeline. So basically, the BOP, the Bureau of Prisons,
okay.
right? Those pads that had his notes on it, right? Somehow, after the pads were taken, allegedly,
Got missing?
the word legal got written on top of the pads. So and they questioning when the word legal got written on the notes. Was it before or after they took the notes? You know what I'm talking about? But either which way,
it says legal.
Either which way,
Can't be taking legal documents, man.
Come on, bro.
You don't know that came from his attorney.
Come on, yo.
You don't know what.
Come on.
It said legal.
It is legal. You know what I'm talking about? He's already.
Man.
Come on, bro. Like, come on, man. So that's that type of mind. That's what I'm talking about, man.
I mean, it's a new day and time. I mean, you have to look at it as during the time in slavery, when they told us we couldn't read or write. Right. So what did we do? What did we do? We found ways.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Because shouts out to Frederick Douglass. You know what I'm saying? Who taught himself how to read and write, then started teaching other kids, white kids, how to read and write.
Right. And what the sisters do? The sisters would braid codes in their hair.
Crazy.
On how to escape, the escape route,
wow,
the meeting times, and just different things.
That's
like
incredible, bro.
My point is like where there's a will, there's a way.
Yo,
you follow
that's
what I'm
incredible.
saying? So like now, 2024, you know, you trying to play me, and you know I know the game. I'm from the worst of the worst.
Right.
And I grabbed myself by my bootstraps and I got there.
Pull myself up,
you know
man.
I mean?
Shouts out
there.
to Diddy, man.
You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then now, I'm always say, I might sound redundant, but you ain't do nothing to Hugh Hefner.
Right.
Hugh Hefner was right in our face.
Just to name a few, bro.
You know
just to name one. What am I saying? Ain't even a few. It's so many of them that they ain't do nothing.
Man.
So we just was talking about Woody Allen.
Come on, man.
Nobody never said nothing about
like,
that.
It's like, okay, now
Right.
for my community, I want to have a party. I throw good parties. Everybody want to come to my party because I'm that guy. Okay, so now you just want to ridicule me, you know, crucify me, said I had 1,000 baby oils. You don't know if I was invested in Johnson & Johnson. You don't know what I was doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't know if I just got 1,000 baby oils for business. You don't know what's going on, but you want to associate 1,000 baby oils. You ain't see 1,000 IV packs there. You ain't see, 1,000 boxes of condoms there. You ain't see 1,000 boxes of Viagra there.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So my point is the fact that you just trying to make me look a smear campaign for public opinion, and now look at y'all. Y'all done caught a foul. Throw the damn towel.
Yo, they had another one. My son was telling me about this guy. They had this show on Nickelodeon called Quiet on the Set. And this guy named Dan Schneider, bro, he was, toxic work environment, doing all sorts of stuff to these kids, bro.
To the kids?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Like, all I'm saying is these guys get away. You feel me?
They be getting away.
They get away. I was get plastered all over everything. Like, you be on the billboards. Like, your crime, if you got skin like this, your crime be all on the billboards. And this is what we saying. Equality in the law is paramount and mandatory. You get what I'm talking about?
Facts.
So now the reason.
What about the reverends, man? The reverends has got away. Not reverends, but the bishops,
the popes. I mean, not the popes, but the bishops, the Catholic priests.
Right.
Come on, bro. Where they at now?
They good.
Yeah, you know why? Because these scandals have put those scandals under wraps and quieted them.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So that's what they use. That's why you're supposed to read the text on the bottom of
the
CNN.
commentaries.
When you watching CNN, when you watching Fox, read nothing. That's not the teleprompter. The teleprompter is something like that has the information that the broadcaster or the reporter would read. That's the closed caption, I believe.
Closed caption.
Or something at the bottom of the basically when they're giving you at the bottom is some different news than they saying. Sometimes they'll say that news on, but the point is, that's where you really get the real information going on,
Absolutely.
And also through reading and also through seeing websites outside of just CNN.com.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got Al Jazeera, so that gives you the perspective from the Middle Eastern.
BBC.
And then you got BBC will give you the perspective from England.
Router.
Right? You got Reuters, which will give you a different perspective, but that's still American, right? And then you have what's the one from
Russia?
RTE? Is it
RT.
Russia? RT, Russian Times, I think, right? And that'll give you the Russian perspective. And then China, I don't know about any papers in China. I know they have one, but that's a good point. We need to start looking up what China offers so that we could, because when you...
No, they got the CGTN.
That's a fact.
Right.
That's a fact, right? So now, when you watch CGTN, you watch Al Jazeera, you watch RT, you know what I'm saying? And then you watch CNN and Fox. It gives you a more balanced
worldview.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? And right now, bro, it's a global. You see what's they just made 500 people citizens in Ghana, right?
Crazy.
Yeah, like 3 days ago.
Crazy.
Yeah, the president Kashawn was there. Shouts out to my man Kashawn, Habesha Inc. You know what I'm saying?
Habesha.
Yeah, our nonprofit partner. We've done a lot of projects with him.
Absolutely. Been doing it for years,
including
man.
Atlanta Hip Hop Day. He was a nonprofit partner for the year before, not last year, but the year before.
Okay.
So shouts out to Habisha Inc. But he also, I think him and his wife, was, and probably him and his whole family, they were just made citizens. He was there, all the 500. So I'm assuming that because he posted a photo of him being there, so I'm assuming he's one of the people. And like it was incredible to see. But that the point is that we gotta be, and then even looking at what's going on with Quill and Hollow the Dawn, seeing that battle rap is, come on, in Germany, bro. Like, come on. It's so we have to have this international mindset as well.
Facts.
So now the Meek Mills, the reason that I went all the way on the tangent of the mindset of Diddy and the timing and the legal, whether it got there before or after, because we know on the 13th, it was being reported by Complex by way of Meek's own footage. He was saying no Diddy. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, maybe he didn't do it. Maybe he wasn't doing
maliciously.
Maybe he didn't do it maliciously. He was doing it funny to be funny. But then all of a sudden, you know what I'm talking about? The video drops. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, whether that's, I don't know if that's coinky dink, you know what I'm talking about, or is that like, yo, you know what I'm saying? I'm about to drop that. You know what I'm saying? Because and now, so the video drops. You know what I'm saying? He gets upset that he gets upset that the video dropped. He's like, yo, whoever's about to be a war, whoever's dropping that, you know, whoever put that video out. He said that. And he was upset because he was like, yo, I think the term that was used is that it was released on, you know, these white media platforms. You know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, these white media platforms trying to, you know, degrade him and stuff. And I do think a lot of the people trolling him are like, I don't know, I think they come from that side of the tracks. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I ain't got no, you know what I mean? Even them dressing the same, bro. Like, I'm not looking at Meek. I don't know how the average African in America is looking at Meek, but I'm not looking at him no way, because everybody was going and partying with this guy Diddy. What is you talking about? Come on, French Montana.
The moment you got an all-white party on, everybody's wearing all white. Everybody look the same.
Come on, Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige. The list goes on and on and on and on and on. You know what I'm saying? So, but if you look at the timeline, so 13th is no Diddy. You feel me?
Right.
Around the, I guess the 17, 18, the video drop. You get what I'm talking about? He gets upset, and now, you know what I mean, it's reported that let me read the headline. Rapper Meek Mill expresses hope for Diddy's innocence after resurfaced video from their party. You know what I'm talking about?
Crazy. I'm confused.
I'm confused. Yo, listen. You remember
I'm just saying to stay one side, man.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not even gonna deal with his thought process, but I'm gonna deal with my conjecture of Diddy's thought process.
Okay.
Yo, you know, drop that video. You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
And it now it's telling everybody in this industry,
you ain't safe. Man.
Yeah,
you keep playing with me. Keep playing with me.
Yo.
I try to tell y'all.
Come to find out, we was always thinking that Suge was the guy. We was always thinking Suge was the what's that thing called? The boogeyman. Come to find out, is Diddy. Yo, this is crazy. But either which way, man, you know,
the Prince of Darkness.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, man.
But it's all good though.
Yeah, man. It is, man. But again, you know what I'm saying? I don't think he's guilty. I don't think he didn't tell you. We was all been talking about it. What he do wrong? Everybody that was there.
If he raped somebody, then that should be the charge.
Yeah, that's different.
If it's pedophilia, then that should be the charge.
Right.
You follow what I'm saying? If it's a what is it called?
Right.
Transporting minors in his private plane from one area to another area for the purpose of sex, then that should be the charge.
Yeah.
You follow what I'm saying?
100%.
And that's not what's going on. It's like, you know, what's going on is character assassination.
Right.
Public opinion.
Right.
And this is a smear campaign based on his sexuality and preference. Like, for years they've been trying to find out if he goes both ways. For years.
Right.
Cats, you know what I mean?
And what does that matter?
You follow what I'm saying? Because what happens is what you're going to find out is, you know, you have certain people that have, you know, colorful lifestyles. You follow what I'm saying? And colorful meaning they might want to be with a woman, and they might want to be with a man when they want to. So it's like, you know, you can't say, okay, I don't want you to, you shouldn't do that. That's bad. Or that's what he wants to do. Matter of fact, I'm having a party. And at my party, you know what I'm saying? If I'm Mr. Love, And I love everybody. You follow what I'm saying? On first floor, it's for the general public. On second floor, it's for the males. On third floor, it's for the women. I'm running through all the floors. You follow what I'm saying? It's my party. And you can't turn around this, vindicate him and then, you know, charge him and throw away the book and then, you know, have Homeland Security come and have all these different, like it's that guy Epstein.
Right.
You know, that's not an Epstein.
Definitely not. Because
there was this lady, I hate that I can't remember her name. I'm gonna bring it back. There was a lady that said the government, she deals with, you know, children, as when the children are homeless or what have you, they come into the custody of the government. She was explaining how there was a trafficking ring that was ran by the government, that a whistleblower came up and exposed that this trafficking was being done by the government.
Wow.
You follow what I'm saying? The government itself was conducting the trafficking.
Wow.
Who went to jail for that?
Right.
Who was the main culprit of that? You follow what I'm saying? And the next time, I'm gonna definitely find it. I'm gonna say her name. I'm gonna play what she said, because she said it. I'm not doing any justice to how she said it. So my point is, when it comes to trafficking, children trafficking, right? Because whoever's dealing with that, you're a monster. So by the government is being the one being fingered and saying that they're the ones doing it, then I mean, come on, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think Diddy's that. I don't think Diddy is trafficking children. I don't think that's what we're dealing with. And if that is the case, then he should be tried for it. And you know, he should be, whatever he's supposed to get, he's supposed to get, if that's the case. Because we're not sitting here saying, okay, well, we agree with him doing pedophilia, or we agree with him raping anybody.
Right. Come on. That's not the charges. They haven't even showed nobody that.
That's my point.
You got these alleged victims, but ain't nobody is. Yo, listen, come on.
That's my point.
Most of it is, from what I heard, is people. From what I heard, and I could be wrong, of course, the Cassie video was one thing. He was guilty for that.
I mean, charge him for that. I think that's water under the bridge.
It's not. I mean, because they settled it. Because they settled it.
That's my point. It was water under the bridge. The moment she came, he was like, all right, cool. 24 hours later, all right, cool. I was with you for 10 years.
Right.
You're not done. All right, cool. Take this. Leave me alone. We finished.
Right.
It was water under the bridge.
Right.
They dug out the tape. You know what I'm saying? Tape came up, and then now he even went to public. Y'all was in my darkest space. I apologize. Woo. He said he was in his darkest place.
And then he was in therapy. I like how the dude from Law and Crimes was breaking it down, because you got this guy. You know what though? It just reminds me of Dave Chappelle, man. The Plead the Fifth episode, because that same episode, they was like, because they was the whole concept was like, we're gonna charge you. What if the drug criminals would be in charge the way the white collar crime criminals were, right? With the good attorneys, connections, you know, I'm talking about inquiries with the Senate and all of that, right? You know, so basically, the lawyer calls him like, yeah, you know, Dave, would you be okay with, you know, turning yourself in tomorrow at 1:00? Does that work for you? Nah, I'm busy. But
let me check my schedule.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, it's literally what
my schedule.
Yeah. So the funny thing is, that's how it was set up, and that's how these guys with money set it up.
Right.
And so they didn't want to let Diddy get that though.
Nah.
And so it was being set up between the attorneys and the United States attorney. They would say he went back to New York. He knew he was going to get arrested. It was supposed to be a play for him to turn himself in, so the judge could show, yo, he was here to turn himself in. You know what I'm saying? But then what they did was they snuck and arrested him
at 9 p.m.
Yeah, so
crazy.
They could make it look like
he was trying to escape.
Yeah, like, you know, so they could have it like, nah, we arrested him. He didn't turn himself in. But see, this is the mind games they play.
Because once you're on record for that, you know, it's an arrest versus you turning yourself in.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember one time I had to turn myself in, and they told me, yo, it's better for you. I think the public defender or whomever I was talking to, probation department, whatever, they were saying, like, listen, it's better for you to turn yourself in than they catch you in the streets.
Right.
Once it reads different by the judge that they caught you versus you turning yourself in. And that's crazy, because they would much rather that be on paper that he got arrested versus him turning himself in.
Exactly.
Because that's how it's favorable on your bail. Why? Because you turned yourself in.
Exactly.
That means that when it's time for court,
exactly.
you're gonna come to court.
And that's what they didn't want.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. But either which way, man, we just want to see a fair. We want to see equality in the law. That's all. That's all we said. So man, we just talked about Kendrick and Wayne, him sending them shots out. You know what I mean? And now Wayne is sending them back.
So no, he didn't.
Yeah, he said on his Twitter. He said, "Man, what the F I do? I just be chilling and they still come for my head.
Ooh.
Let's not take kindness for weakness.
Ooh.
Let this giant sleep.
I'm a goblin.
I beg you all. No one really wants destruction, not even me.
Wow.
But I shall destroy if disturbed. On me, love."
Hey, yo, listen, that was a bar in itself.
Yeah, nah, that was a bar.
That was a bar.
Who you got?
Yeah.
Who you got?
Man, I'm trying to think in my mind right now. I'm trying to figure out who do I contact so I could try to make this an MC war play. Yo, this got to be done correctly. You know what I mean? Because even the Drake thing wasn't done correctly, I think. You know what I'm saying? It was cool. Not. It was cool. It was cool.
Right.
Kendrick, you got it. But this right here, yo, I'm a millionaire. Yo, listen, man.
Yeah. I see people saying Wayne.
Nah, he's a wordsmith.
People saying Wayne. A lot of people say Wayne.
See, Kendrick was able to crush Drake based on a lot of different layers of information. You know what I mean? Like, his man got caught for pedophilia.
Right.
He likes young girls.
Right. He's half white.
He's half white.
You know what I'm talking about?
And then derogative slurs and
right.
He caught him on many different layers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And you've been like you've been to me definitely the Nas. This was reminiscent of Nas Jay-Z to me.
Right.
Because
Jay-Z
was the symbol for money,
right?
Getting money, partying, opulence, you know what I'm saying, all of that. And Nas was for the, not necessarily for the streets, but he was for the thinkers. Right. He was for like the struggle.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
facts.
that's what I see right now too. So like Cass was tired of, hearing about, just partying.
He crushed it.
And Drake, so they was like, yo, it was time for somebody to come and say, yo, let's get serious again. And, unfortunately, he was used as a stepping stool because boom, your boy stepped on his head and he is now that guy right now.
Now he is.
He is now that guy.
If that was to happen, you know what I mean? If we were privy to make that happen, it would have to be done a certain type of way. And I think I want to say, all 3 rounds. Or how many rounds would you give these guys?
Man, these guys got to go 5, bro. They got to go 5.
5 rounds.
Yeah,
I would say
the
5 rounds. I would say,
because our rounds are 3 minutes.
Right.
Back to back on beat.
Right. So yeah. I think Wayne would edge him. I think Wayne would edge him, not by much, but I think Wayne would edge him. Why? Because Wayne, I think he studied the flow pattern on how to keep the metaphors, the punchlines, all those different tool sets in play while creating a body of work. You know what I'm saying? And he does that so effortlessly.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's saying, what is it? He's so, what you call it? He's the lasagna and G. I just messed up that line, but
G and lasagna.
The G and lasagna.
He got bars.
You know what I mean? It's like that G and lasagna is like the epitome of what he does so effortlessly. And it's like, I think Kendrick would have to get a couple of guys around him to prepare him for this type
I was thinking the same thing.
To prepare him for this type of combat.
The same thing.
This is not just like a walk. I'm not saying Drake was a walk in the park, but I think he prepared himself. He got all that he needed. He gathered all the information that he needed. And J. Cole, he's like, yo, look, I don't want no problems with y'all. I'm gonna bow out because I'd rather the friendship than what's gonna happen after this. But I think, you need a mental mind like a J. Cole that's able to like really come out the box with the wordplay to really, get with Wayne. It's the skill set. The skill set is if y'all listen to Wayne, man, throughout his career, that dude be coming up with all types of flow patterns and he stays in the pocket with the metaphors, the punchlines, and all these other tools that we utilize when we judge or look at battle rap. So I think Wayne would edge him, and that would be good because Drake is Young Money, Wayne is Young Money, and that would be a redemption, for Drake. Be like, okay, the big homie came and got me, I'm good now, and you can't even say that can't happen, because in wrestling, if you can't get him, your teammate can come get him. In the streets, if you can't get him, your teammate come get him. So it's like, so it would be straight, but I would give it to Wayne by an edge, not by much, but by an edge, and it could go left, because if Kendrick get a team of cats and they prepare him mentally for battle rap.
Yeah, I think mentally he's prepared. I think just structuring his bars would be what he would need assistance with.
That's the battle rap part.
Yeah.
So now you got.
But you said mentally. You know what I'm
mentally,
saying? So
mentally you got.
Mentally, to me, that says mindset. That means going in there, being ready for whatever he might say. That's just when you say mentally. That's structure. I want to get down to the specifics. Obviously, mentally, all of it would probably fall under mentally, right?
Right. So
confidence and everything, right?
Right. Yeah. So when I say mentally, I'm just saying, the structure of the words and knowing when to come in, the cadence, and making sure that you drop the metaphor when it's supposed to drop, because he's off. Give it to Wayne, just not by much. You know what I mean? I would give it to Wayne, but not by much.
Right.
You know what I mean? And don't let it become a situation. He comes through and he makes it a real crazy performance, like because sometimes he'll stand in the middle of the stage and just just rap. But don't let him. And then sometimes he's just all over the place. Don't let it be a situation where he's all over the place and dread swinging and he's dropping bombs. You know what I mean? You gotta be able to.
Yeah, he ain't gonna be able to do all that to drop while dropping bombs. He's gonna be able to do some of it, because you gotta be able to like get the crowd to hear it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I don't know. I just it's like, this whole thing, like that rock and roll thing. I think that's.
Well, I wasn't saying that.
When
I'm just saying
in
your vibe, like you're in your zone, and then you're really feeling the music, and you dropping it at the same time.
He definitely be moving around the stage though. Definitely. Right. Yeah, I just was thinking about that part. That's like when they know your lyrics already. But I think Kendrick Lamar could get him, because I think that
debatable.
He has the ability. It would just be, I do agree that somebody would need to help him structure his bars. But what I saw, potential-wise, like, I think I saw, where I saw him do, like, on the 106 in Park, was that, not 106 in Park, the Cypher,
right.
The BET Cypher.
Right.
I just seen him do a couple of things that, I, as an MC, I just feel like the dude is really exceptional. You know what I'm talking about? Like, and we haven't seen, not saying Wayne is not nice, but to me, Wayne is nice in a different type of way. But like, again, like when you talk about like a Nas, guys that are able to just kind of do certain things with lyrics,
right?
You know what I mean? Like, that to me, Jay-Z never could, never did, you feel me?
Right.
And I feel like Wayne never could, never did either. You know what I'm saying? Like some of the things I've heard Kendrick Lamar do,
right.
Just, just like the breadth of, from, different, touching different areas. Cause, Wayne has only been, for the most part, like punchlines. You know what I'm saying? That's really all he's been. He's never really had any, you know what I'm saying? So right now, Kendrick has shown us he got punchlines, right?
Right.
But he's also a guy that can make you think. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Let me ask you.
Wayne has never really done that. Wayne has never really dropped anything to make me go like, I gotta study this. I gotta think about this.
That's a fact. I like that.
You know what I'm saying? And that being said, if he got structures, because that, again, you gotta refresh on B-Dot. You know what I'm saying? Refresh yourself on B-Dot from the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? The guy that I told you be wearing the Nubia clothes. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who is a little bit, reminiscent of Loaded Lux. So to me, again, that's that lineage too. Not saying that he sound like a Loaded Lux. He doesn't sound like a Loaded, but the lineage of that, of people, of just that more complicated rhyme structure.
Mm-hmm.
So that's, again, that could be a fault, because if it's not tempered, cut, you know what I'm talking about,
right.
a certain way,
right.
then it could go over people's heads.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then, it might certain bars might not hit.
Yeah.
So if he
but
is
the playback
working with
would be crazy.
But he's working with a team, like you were saying, I was literally while you was talking, if he's working with a team, which I know he will be, you know what I'm saying, he gonna get the W. That's what I think.
It's debatable, and I understand everything you're saying. I even agree with what you're saying. I just feel like Wayne is seasoned, and his pocket.
He definitely is.
His pocket is what the battle rap community looks for, and
he was well trained too, bro. Because Wayne
Joel
was going,
Santana,
all of them guys, man. Everybody he was rhyming with to make sure that he stood on top of his game. I really appreciate
during that time.
And I also
stayed up north.
I also appreciate the fact that after the Nas, because to me, Jay-Z's best body of work is the Black Album.
Or the Black Album.
Yeah, that's to me. You know what I'm saying? And then, everybody got their opinion, right?
I mean, but I just like his body of work, period.
Yeah, I mean, come on, Jay-Z. I mean, dude got on every album, he got something that you're gonna like. You know what I'm saying? Right. But to me, his best.
Not because I'm from Kings County and he's from Kings County. I'm just saying that,
Definitely, of course, that's because of the reason, because you're from Kings. But nah, I'm just kidding. But from start to finish, to me, best body of work is the Black Album. And what was interesting is that you got to remember, right after the Nas situation, Jay-Z is touring with Black Star,
right,
Dead Prez.
I mean, to sharpen up.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so I feel like those are the things he did.
But even that tells you something, though.
Exactly.
As an artist, what I'm saying? You got to go over here and go to the dojo and get busy. You know what I'm saying? Versus not, some people are going to their room and lock the door, whereas he just went on tour and like, you know what? Let me go ahead and just make this happen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Nah, that's a bar. Yeah. And then so now look, what I was checking another thing, right, with the Jay-Z and I'm sorry. Yeah, now that we talking about Jay-Z, because see, Wayne also never topped Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? Lyrically either. You know what I'm saying?
How could
so on a song, but this is what I'm saying. On a song with Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z, Jay-Z topped. I'm sorry, Kendrick Lamar topped Jay-Z.
Which one?
Oh, no, my man. Here, hold on. Let me get the song for you. Kendrick Lamar and Jay-Z.
Is that debatable? Or is that a fact?
Don't Kill My Vibe, the official remix. Yeah, official remix, and he came on and he went crazy.
But did he?
You need to go back and listen.
Did he get him? I mean,
he killed him. He killed him because
Jay-Z. Let me ask you this: was it a Method Man Biggie?
Nah,
situation?
Because the Method Man and Biggie situation was still evenly yoked. Even though Method Man did better, but it wasn't like yo, like after listen, man, bro. After hearing that song, you still was like, yo, Biggie is my guy.
Of course, hold on.
But I'm just saying,
okay, was it a Jay-Z?
It was way later.
Was it a Jay-Z?
I'm gonna just be honest. To me, it wasn't until I heard who was it? Who's the producer that did that track? He was the one that even put into my head that he was saying how Biggie said Meth burnt him.
Was it a Jay-Z Eminem?
Yeah, and who won that?
Eminem.
Okay, so what we talk about?
What I'm asking was it that you saying?
Oh yes, it was a Jay-Z Eminem. It was a Jay-Z Eminem. Yes, it would be comparable to that one. Yeah, and actually, let me say this. On the Jay-Z Eminem, I still could feel the Jay-Z lyrics way more than I could feel the Eminem. Not saying Eminem didn't do his thing, but if you're gonna ask me what I'm gonna want to listen to, I mean, I like listening to the Jay-Z to the verse. It was really
so the Jay-Z Eminem was debatable.
I know because if you count in punchlines and you count in those different things, then Eminem got it. But I would prefer to listen to the Jay-Z verse. But that's just because he said a lot of things that was relatable.
Okay,
I'm talking about, and he was.
So how we looking at
I'm looking at the same way.
Okay.
Yeah, punchlines, metaphors, similes, you know what I'm saying?
So Kendrick got it.
Alliterations, you know what I'm saying?
So Kendrick got it.
Killed them. Homonyms, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he caught the body. Yeah, definitely. And so,
and
then with Jay-Z and Wayne, Jay-Z body, because Lil Wayne was reaching to me on that, so it was like, it just never hit.
Right.
I think it's the Mr. Carter song, but I'm gonna go back. That's the only song they got together, right? But I'm gonna go back and double check. I'm gonna go back and double check. But either which way, I mean, I think that's good, man. Listen, we're gonna holler at y'all tomorrow, man.
Hold on, before we leave. Jeff Bezos.
Oh yeah.
He got a tourist situation. Was that Blue Origin, where he's able to send you to the edge of space, and then you come back to Earth.
That's crazy.
I'm saying this is the day we're living in.
Facts.
It's not debatable either. He just did that. He sent the couple to the edge of space. Edge of space meaning after the ionosphere, the stratosphere, hemisphere, and then boom, right before you go into space. Bye.
Nah, I mean, right now, Blue Origin is
coming back.
Competition with Virgin, right? Virgin, I don't know what the name of that Virgin, but they got their spacecrafts as well. They're doing tourism,
right?
And then of course, SpaceX, Virgin Space,
crazy,
Virgin Galactic, I guess is that what it's called?
I just had to put that out there just
Virgin
so you
Galactic,
put it in perspective.
We just need to step our game up, y'all.
You know what I mean? Like we need to get there. We got billionaires, we got these guys 100%. That's, you know what I mean, that's moving around, we need to get there too, man, in case we have to get up out of here.
Exactly. And it's not debatable. All right, y'all.
Peace.